What's up, your boy Jay here. Welcome back to another review. I watched WWE Hell in a Cell last night, and I gotta tell you, it was probably one of the better pay-per-views that I've seen in a long time. Everybody came out there, delivered, and what everybody's talking about is this. Cody Rhodes. Yeah, as you can see, it's a beautiful day out here. Cody Rhodes. Let's just talk about him off the jump. That man him and Seth Rollins put on a hell of a match last night, especially walking around with a torn pec. From what I've been looking up from a lot of other reports, is that the reason that they're saying that they allowed him to do it because the pec was completely torn and that he couldn't have done any more damage to it. Hence why they allowed him, which in my mind, I'm like, why are they still letting this man have this match? But reports are out there. The one thing that's weird is people saying that it was a work. Until they really say anything, I don't know the difference between a work and a shoot. This man looked like he was in pain, but apparently, a lot of reports are saying that even with a fully torn pec, there's a lot of movements you can still do. But yeah, the hats off to Cody Rhodes for still wanting to entertain us. The fact that we forget that these men and women are still humans. So shouts out to Cody. He's supposed to be doing giving us an update on Raw. We'll see what he says. But first off, thank you, Cody, for doing what you did. You didn't have to. By all means, you didn't have to do that. I'll review the Hell in a Cell after I'm done doing that. But speedy recovery to Cody Rhodes. All right. So they started off the night with a fucking barn burner of a triple threat match for that women's championship. Asuka, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, they all went out there and worked their asses off. I haven't seen a better women's triple threat match in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen a triple threat match that good in a few years. Let me know down in the comments who you think, what you thought of this match, what you thought a better triple threat match was. But this match was good. I enjoyed the outcome. It was so well done. Bianca Belair still a Raw Women's Champion. Not mad about that. Next, I believe, was Elias, Ezekiel, and Kevin Owens. That match also had no reason being as good as it was, and that match they turned up the volume on that. I thought they would have Ezekiel win, but Kevin Owens winning and kind of stamping the fact that he believes it's Elias. But that match also very, very good. Kevin Owens with the win. I enjoyed that match. Again, better than I expected it to be. I believe the next match was the handicap match, Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP. Again, this match was okay. It's probably the one match I didn't really pay attention to that much. I was still on my phone tweeting and shit like that. Again, if you're not following me on Twitter, right here, follow me on Instagram too. Follow me everywhere. Don't make it weird. Yeah. But again, Bobby Lashley won, which is good, making him look dominant and giving him that babyface push and holding up that WWE Replica Championship. You know what his goals are. Again, the match was all right, so probably like the lowest on there. The next match after that, I'm trying to go off the dome right now. If I'm missing any matches, please let me know. Judgment Day versus AJ, Finn Balor, Liv Morgan. Again, the six of them went out there and tore the house down. I'm enjoying Judgment Day, giving all these people something to do. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Liv Morgan worked their asses off to make them look good. As you can hear, I am outside. Good match. Judgment Day should have won. It's their first match together as a team, and it came out really good. I saw that AJ Styles got busted open at some point in the match, but I wasn't mad that Judgment Day won it. So again, Judgment Day. It was a good match. I liked it. I liked it for the six that were in that. It had every reason to be an excellent match. The next one was Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. That match again, they're doing something with Madcap and people are digging it. The match was very good. I was not in any way upset with the match. It was done very well. Madcap Moss winning. I was surprised at that I thought they would have given it to Happy Corbin to go one more, but by all means, Madcap winning. Not mad about that. Again, another very good match that had no reason to be that good. And I for some reason, for the life of me, I can't remember any other matches. I don't think there were any. Oh, Mustafa Ali and Theory. It was in his home. It was in Mustafa Ali's hometown, so we knew he wasn't gonna win. WWE has a bad habit of not letting the hometown people win, but it was a good match. Austin, the Theory won off of heel tactics and not he didn't cheat, but I knew going into that match, like, it was in his hometown, so he wasn't gonna win. So unfortunately, you walk into that kind of stuff expecting the hometown person to lose, and they did. But again, this match was very, very good. Two guys that worked their asses off, two very good, capable people. Austin Theory with the win. Again, I wasn't mad about the match. So now let's talk about that main event. So I gave Cody all that praise. I've never seen a crowd go completely silent with a reveal of something like that. And once Cody showed that torn pec, and the silence that went over that crowd was insane. We didn't know what kind of match we were going to get out of it. It was Hell in a Cell. Your expectations on Hell in a Cell is something big. What these two were able to do in a Hell in a Cell match and still keep it interesting, let alone what Cody Rhodes how he looked during that match, and the fact that they still used it as part of the match, was excellent. These two men told a hell of a story. Seth Rollins with the polka dots was just so good. I can't wait to whoever's doing the creator wrestlers for 2K22. I want to see this later this week. But the match was excellent. Was very, very good. They didn't have to overdo it, but they still overdid it just because of the story that they were telling with Cody. And it was a great match. I thought Seth would have won, but having Cody win was a surprise, and people are digging Cody right now. I'm digging him. He's gone, to being one of my favorite wrestlers in WWE right now. And overall, the match was great. The ending was awesome. The storytelling was phenomenal. Cody Rhodes with the win. My overall grade for this pay-per-view, I would say a B+, maybe an A-, just because everybody was rocking it. So I'll go with the B+, that everybody went in there and worked their asses off. Yeah, great pay-per-view. Let me know down in the comments how you would have graded Hell in a Cell 2022. Thank you so much for being here. Follow your boy, and like always, I'll see you in the next one.